Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. What's stopping you from living your dream? Not just any dream, the one that lights a fire in your soul, the one that makes your heart beat faster, the one that if you truly went after it, would change your life forever. Most people have dreams, but too many people let them die before they even have a chance to grow. Why? Because they get caught up in fear, in doubt, in the opinions of others. They convince themselves that one day they'll chase their dream. But let me tell you something. One day is a lie. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. You have to decide. Decide that your dream matters. Decide that you are done making excuses. Decide that you will do whatever it takes. Because when you make a decision, when you commit heart and soul, everything changes. Dreams are not meant to be wishes. They are meant to be pursued with unshakable belief and relentless action. The people who change the world, who build empires, who create legacies, they are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the ones who refuse to quit. So what's your dream? What's the vision that keeps you awake at night? What is the life you were born to live? Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Believe in yourself. Your dream is powerful. It is more than just a thought in your mind. It is the fire that burns deep inside you, the whisper that keeps you awake at night, the vision that refuses to fade no matter how much you try to silence it. Your dream is not random. It was placed inside you for a reason. It is your calling, your purpose, the thing that has the power to transform your life. But too many people ignore their dreams. They push them aside. They tell themselves that it's unrealistic, that it's too big, too difficult, too far away. They let fear dictate their future. They let doubt drown out their desire. But here's the truth. Your dream is not too big. It is not impossible. It is not beyond your reach. The only thing standing between you and your dream is the story you tell yourself. Are you telling yourself it's too late? Are you telling yourself you're not smart enough, not talented enough, not lucky enough? That's a lie. Because the people who achieve their dreams are not necessarily the most gifted. They are the ones who refuse to quit. They are the ones who keep moving forward even when the world tells them to stop. They are the ones who believe in their vision when no one else does. When you embrace your dream, when you decide that it is non-negotiable, something shifts. You start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You start to feel energy where you once felt exhaustion. You start to take action where you once hesitated. And suddenly, the impossible becomes possible. Your dream has the power to change your life, but only if you have the courage to pursue it. You don't need permission. You don't need the perfect timing. You don't need to wait until you feel ready, because you will never feel ready. You just have to start one step, one decision, one moment of courage at a time. And before you know it, you are no longer just dreaming, you are living it. One day is a lie. We tell ourselves that someday when the time is right, we'll chase our dreams. We convince ourselves that after we get more experience, after we have more money, after life settles down, then we'll go all in, but that day never comes, because one day is just an excuse. It's a way to stay comfortable, a way to avoid risk, a way to delay the fear of failure. But while you wait, time keeps moving. While you hesitate, opportunities slip through your fingers. While you sit on the sidelines, someone else is out there making it happen. The truth is, there is no perfect time. There is no magical moment when everything lines up perfectly and success is guaranteed. There is only now. Right now, you have everything you need to take the first step. Right now, you have the power to decide that waiting is no longer an option. Right now, you can choose to stop making excuses and start making progress. Will it be scary? Absolutely. Will it be uncomfortable? Without a doubt. But greatness is never born in comfort. Success is never built on waiting. If you keep saying one day you'll wake up years from now wondering where your time went, you'll wonder what could have been if you had just started when you had the chance. You don't want to look back with regret. You don't want to realize that the only thing standing between you and your dream was your own hesitation. So stop waiting. Stop overthinking. Stop telling yourself the timing isn't right. The time is never right. You have to make it right. You have to take action despite the fear, despite the uncertainty, despite the doubt screaming in your head. Because once you take that first step, everything changes. Momentum builds, doors open, and suddenly you realize that the only thing that was ever holding you back was the lie that told you to wait. Make a decision, not tomorrow, not next week, not when it feels convenient, now. because every second you spend hesitating is a second lost. Every excuse you make is stealing time from your dream. You say you want success, but do you really? Or do you just like the idea of it? Because wanting something isn't enough. Hoping for it isn't enough. Dreaming about it isn't enough. At some point, you have to decide. You have to say, I am done waiting. I am done making excuses. I am done playing small. And when you do, everything changes. The moment you commit fully, mind, body, and soul, you shift. Your energy shifts, your focus sharpens, your actions align with your vision, and suddenly the things that once seemed impossible begin to take shape. But half commitment won't get you there. Dipping your toes in won't bring results. You can't just try. You have to burn the boats. You have to remove quitting as an option. You have to be all in. That means no more I'll start Monday. No more I'll try my best. No more I'll see what happens. It's either you do it or you don't. And if you do it with everything you have. Because if you don't take yourself seriously, no one else will. If you don't believe in your own decision, how can you expect results? So stop hesitating. Stop looking for a way out. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Decide. Decide that your dream is worth it. Decide that you are worth it. Decide that you are worth it. Decide that from this moment forward, excuses are no longer welcome in your life. Because when you truly commit, when you go all in, when you refuse to accept anything less than your best, nothing can stop you. Belief is everything. Before the world sees it, before anyone understands it, before a single person supports you, you have to believe in your dream. Because if you don't, who will? If you don't see it as possible, how can anyone else? Everything great that has ever been achieved started with belief. The belief that something could be done when others said it couldn't. The belief that an idea, a vision, a dream was worth fighting for, even when no one else saw its value. And that belief has to come from you first, not from your family, not from your friends, not from society, you. Because the truth is, people won't always understand your dream. They won't always support it. They might doubt you. They might laugh at you. They might tell you to be realistic, to lower your expectations, to aim for something safer. Not because they don't care, but because they don't see what you see. They don't feel what you feel. They don't have your vision. And that's okay. It's not their job to believe. It's yours. And belief isn't just saying, I think this could happen. It's knowing deep in your soul that this dream is yours for a reason. It's waking up every day and reminding yourself why you started. It's pushing forward when things aren't working. It's standing tall when the world tries to shake you. Because belief is what carries you through the tough days. Belief is what keeps you going when there's no proof that it will work. Belief is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. So don't wait for someone else to validate your dream. Don't wait for permission to go after it. Don't wait for the world to believe in you before you believe in yourself. You go first. You show them. You prove through your actions, your persistence and your results that your belief was never misplaced. And one day the world will see what you saw all along. Action beats wishing. You can dream all day. You can visualize success. You can hope. You can pray. You can imagine the life you want. But if you don't take action, none of it matters. Because a dream without action is just a fantasy. It's an illusion, a mirage in the distance that will never get any closer unless you move toward it. Too many people sit on the sidelines of their own lives, waiting for something to happen. They talk about what they want. They make plans. They tell themselves, one day I'll do it, but they never take the first step. And then they wonder why nothing changes. They wonder why they feel stuck. They wonder why success seems so far away. It's because thinking about something isn't the same as doing it. Talking about something isn't the same as living it. You can read every book, watch every motivational video, learn every strategy, but if you don't apply what you know, if you don't step out and execute, it's all worthless. Action is what turns dreams into reality. Action is what separates those who succeed from those who just wish they could. Action is what builds momentum, what creates opportunities, what moves you forward even when you don't feel ready. And here's the truth. Your first step won't be perfect. You might make mistakes. You might fall. You might fail. But failure is not the enemy. Inaction is. Waiting is. Hesitation is. Because every day you don't take action is a day you're choosing to stay exactly where you are. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need all the answers. You just need to move one step, one decision, one action at a time. Because once you start, once you break through the resistance, you realize that progress isn't about perfection. It's about motion. It's about showing up, doing the work, pushing forward even when you don't feel like it. And when you do that, when you take massive action instead of just wishing, you stop dreaming about success, you start living it. Failure is part of success. No one wins without losing first. No one reaches the top without falling along the way. Stumbling is okay. Getting knocked down is okay. Feeling frustrated, exhausted, uncertain, that's all part of the journey. But quitting is not an option, because the only way you truly fail is if you stop trying. Too many people give up the moment things get hard. They take one hit, one setback, one disappointment, and they decide it wasn't meant to be. They tell themselves, maybe this isn't for me. They walk away from their dreams because they think failure is the end. But failure is never the end. Failure is feedback. Failure is a lesson. Failure is the process of becoming the person who can handle success. Every mistake you make, every challenge you face, every obstacle that slows you down, it's all shaping you. It's making you stronger. It's preparing you for the moment when success arrives, so that when it does, you're ready to handle it. The people who win in life are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who refuse to quit. They are the ones who rise after every fall. They are the ones who use failure as fuel, not as a reason to stop. So if you failed, good. That means you're in the game. That means you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. That means you're trying, learning, growing, and that means success is still possible if you keep going. You can rest, you can regroup, you can adjust your approach, but you cannot quit. Because every great success story is filled with failures. Every champion has scars. Every winner has a past filled with setbacks. But the difference between those who make it and those who don't, the ones who make it never let failure define them. They take the hit, they get back up, and they keep moving forward. So no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you fail, remember this: stumbling is okay, quitting is not. Ignore the doubters. The only opinion that matters is yours. People will always have something to say. They will question your dreams. They will tell you it's too risky, too unrealistic, too difficult. They understand that even if you just double your shot, you really try to go deeper, they will laugh at your ambitions, not because they truly understand your potential, but because they don't understand their own. Most people doubt what they don't have the courage to pursue themselves. They project their own fears onto you. They see their own limitations and assume they must be yours too. But their doubts are not your truth. Their fears do not define you. Their opinions do not determine what you can or cannot do. Only you can decide that, because at the end of the day, you are the one who has to live with the choices you make. You are the one who will either chase your dream or regret not trying. You are the one who will either prove yourself right or let the voices of others hold you back. So why would you give them that power? Why would you let someone who has never walked your path tell you where you can or cannot go? Why would you listen to someone who gave up on their own dreams when it comes to yours? You must be stronger than their doubts. You must believe in yourself even when no one else does. You must stand firm when the world tries to shake you, because every person who has ever done something great has faced doubters. Every visionary, every leader, every champion, at some point they were told they couldn't do it, and they proved them wrong. Not by arguing, not by seeking approval, but by taking action, by moving forward, by showing through results, through persistence, through success, that the only opinion that ever mattered was their own. So let them talk, let them doubt, let them say whatever they want, because while they waste their energy criticizing, you will be out there making it happen, and one day the same people who doubted you will be the ones wondering how you did it. Take massive action, not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because dreams don't come true by wishing. Success doesn't happen by waiting. If you want something, you have to move toward it every single day, no matter how small the step, no matter how hard it feels, no matter how much doubt tries to creep in. You move. Because action creates momentum. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence fuels success. Most people fail because they never start. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait until they feel ready. But that moment will never come. And while they wait, life passes them by. Opportunities slip through their fingers. And one day they wake up wondering what could have been. That won't be you. You are different. You understand that action is the key. That even the smallest step forward is better than standing still. That imperfect action is better than perfect hesitation. because every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your dream. Every lesson you learn, every challenge you overcome makes you stronger, and the more you move, the easier it gets. Suddenly, things that once seemed impossible become routine. Doors that once felt locked begin to open, and you realize the only thing that ever stood in your way was inaction. So stop thinking about it. Stop overanalyzing. Stop waiting for permission. Decide right now that you will take action, that you will move forward, that no matter how big the goal, no matter how distant the dream, you will show up every day and do the work. Because when you commit to action, when you refuse to stand still, success is no longer a matter of if, it's only a matter of when. Your dream is your responsibility. No one else will make it happen for you. You can't wait for someone to hand you success on a silver platter. You can't wait for the right time, the right opportunity, the right people to show up. It's not someone else's job to chase your dreams. It's not your family's job, your friend's job, your boss's job, or anyone else's. It's yours. And that means you have to stop waiting for permission. You have to stop expecting others to believe in your dream before you do. You have to stop looking for someone to pave the way for you, because your dream is personal. It is a vision that was given to you, not to anyone else. It's a purpose only you can fulfill. And with that responsibility comes power. Power to shape your own future, power to make your own decisions, power to create the life you've always wanted. But it also comes with challenges. It comes with moments of doubt, uncertainty, and fear. It comes with setbacks and failures that will test your resolve, but you can't let those things stop you, because no one else is going to carry the weight of your dream. No one else will sacrifice what you're willing to sacrifice. No one else will push through the obstacles the way you can. It's your dream, your vision, your responsibility to make it happen. So don't wait for someone to give you a break. Don't wait for the stars to align. Don't wait for the world to give you what you want. You create your own opportunities. You take responsibility for every success, every failure, every lesson along the way. And when you own your dream, when you take full responsibility for making it a reality, nothing can stand in your way, because you're not waiting for life to happen to you. You making it happen. And with that mindset, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your dream is your responsibility. No one else will make it happen for you. No one else will wake up every day and fight for it. No one else will put in the work, take the risks, or push through the struggles. That's on you, because it's your dream, your vision, your future. And if you don't take ownership of it, no one else will. Too many people wait for someone to give them permission. They wait for the right opportunity. They wait for someone to come along and make it easy, but no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success on a silver platter. If you want it, you have to go get it. That means showing up even when you don't feel like it. That means pushing forward even when no one is clapping for you. That means staying committed even when the results aren't showing yet, because this is your journey. And the truth is, most people won't understand it. They won't see what you see. They won't believe in your dream the way you do. And that's okay. They don't have to. It's not their job to believe. It's not their responsibility to make it happen. It's yours. So stop looking for someone else to do the work. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop expecting others to understand your vision. It's not their dream. It's yours. And that means you have to protect it. You have to nurture it. You have to fight for it, even on the days when doubt creeps in, even when the path gets hard, even when you feel like giving up, because if you don't, no one else will. This is your life, your potential, your legacy. So own it, take full responsibility, and go make it happen. Live your dream. Don't just think about it. Don't just talk about it. Don't just wish for it. Make it your reality. Too many people spend their lives dreaming but never doing. They imagine the success, the freedom, the happiness they could have. They tell themselves, one day I'll get there, but one day never comes unless you make it happen. A dream without action is just a fantasy. You weren't born to just exist. You weren't meant to just go through the motions, settling for less than what you truly want. Your dream is calling you for a reason. It's not random. It's not meaningless. It's part of who you are, and it's up to you to bring it to life. Not next year, not when it feels easier, now. Because every moment you wait is a moment wasted. Every excuse you make is a step further from your destiny. It won't be easy. It won't always be comfortable, but nothing worth having ever is. You will face obstacles. You will have moments of doubt. You will feel like giving up. But if you push through, if you commit to making your dream a reality, no matter what, you will wake up one day and realize you are living the life you once only imagined. And that feeling is worth every sacrifice, every challenge, every struggle along the way, because You didn't just dream, you did, you built, you created. You refused to let life happen to you, and instead, you shaped it into what you always knew it could be. So stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop letting fear dictate your future. Go all in, live your dream, no more waiting, no more excuses, no more settling for less than what you are capable of. This is your time. This is your moment. Your dream is within reach, but only if you have the courage to chase it. The world will try to distract you. Doubt will try to stop you. Fear will try to hold you back. But you are stronger than all of it. You have everything you need inside you. Now it's time to rise. It's time to take action. It's time to step into the life you were meant to live. Because your dream isn't just possible, it's waiting for you to claim it.